guys. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Alice. How are you today? Okay, so today I have my water right next to me because yesterday I don't understand what was going on. I don't understand what was happening. So I am just going to wait for a few minutes and see how many people join, and then I will start the discussion for today. I went for a long walk today. I'm tired. I'm actually tired, but anytime I get home, I rest for a bit and then I try and rest again before I start work. But yeah, this whole thing of trying to get in shape, stay healthy, it's a long thing. Good morning, Lumi. How are you doing? How was your gym session yesterday? I joined your live when you were driving to the gym, but then I don't know, I think it was interrupted or something because when I joined, it kept on going over and over and over again. Good morning, Alice. Good morning, beautiful. How are you today? Okay, so I think I'll just wait for like 2 more minutes, and if no one joins, I will start the topic of the day. Alice, how are you doing? Are you back at work or you're still at home? Okay, so I will start the. I'm very sorry. My data ran out, so I left because I was already. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I just saw that and wait, am I frozen? Am I frozen? Let me go back into. Okay, I thought I was frozen. It looked like I was frozen from my phone, but it was my phone. Joanna, good morning. Thank you for joining. How's the office? Yes, back at work since yesterday. Are you working night or morning, Alice? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you guys. I just wanted to clarify because I have a live that in the last I think 10 minutes or 15 minutes you could hear my voice, but my face was frozen because um on my phone it had gotten to 20%, so it was asking me to go on low power mode, but because I do my live with my back camera I didn't see that, and I wasn't looking at my phone either to see if I was frozen or not. Oh, your worst shift, Alice. Your worst shift, but yeah, I'm sure you're pushing. Okay, so the topic I want to speak about today, ha, Alice, that live stream was something else, but anyway, it happens. It happens to the best of us. So the topic for the live stream today is so the first part is destination fallacy, and then the second point is reflection, and the third point is an attitude of gratitude. So yes, I was. At least you could hear me, but yeah, and the way my face froze also, it wasn't like I was smiling or my eyes were open. It was just frozen in the worst. In the worst way. Mikado, good morning. How are you doing? Good morning, Mikado. How are you? Okay, so the first part is destination fallacy, which is um, thinking that we are going to be happy when we get to a certain destination or when we achieve something. So, the reason why I wanted to speak about this is because I think throughout my life, I've always had this destination fallacy, and especially now, because I am taking YouTube as serious as I am always thinking, I'm going to be happy when. I'm going to be happy when. And I think it's not leaving room for me to actually be happy with what's going on right now. I'm fine, thanks you. I'm fine, thanks Mikado. I'm fine. Just loving, being regular on life. It's very nice. So when I started YouTube, my views and my subscribers were growing. Um, it's okay, Makado. Thank you very much for joining. If as long as you can hear, it's fine. Um, my subscribers and my views were very high. So I guess when I started YouTube, I just thought, okay, this thing is going to be so easy for me. I don't think I realized how much I needed monetization at that point because, as I've reflected before, I had a lot of watch hours at that point. But because I took a break for almost a year, I think I was shadow banned, and also my regular viewers were not viewing my videos anymore. I think my content also changed a little bit when I came back because back then I was focused a lot more on my fitness and my vlogs. I used to go out more for my vlogs. So my content changed slightly, and because of that, I think I lost some form of viewership. So my views got much lower. But then when I came back, I think my goal was monetization. And because of that, I would monitor my subscriber count and I would monitor my watch hours more. And I remember for a long time, I was around maybe 800, not 900, 700, 800 watch hours. So I kept on losing my watch hours from the previous year. And I was stuck at that 800 mark. And then we hit 1,000 subscribers last month. And I said, okay, I don't know how I'm going to celebrate this. I don't know how I'm going to celebrate this. And up to now, I still haven't celebrated that. But all I'm concentrating on now is the watch hours. So I'm not even happy. I am happy. But I'm not even concentrating or being grateful for the fact that I have actually achieved 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 people decided to give me their time. Even if they don't watch my videos, even if my views are hardly ever 100 or 150 views, the fact that they have given me the opportunity of hitting one of those milestones, that's a big deal. And if I were to stand in front of 1,000 people right now and be speaking the way I'm speaking, I would be sweating because it's so hard for me to speak in front of people, but it's easier for me to speak in front of my phone. Good morning, Joanna. How are you today? So it says one day they will watch is what I believe, and the fact that they hit the follow. Exactly. Exactly, Joanna. So the fact that I have 1,000 people that took their time just to subscribe to me, so they have to be logged into their email, they have to follow the link, or maybe they just saw my video, they saw something in me and they subscribed. That is a lot. And I think that because we're always working towards something more, we forget to reflect and actually enjoy what is happening at that particular moment. Alice says, I think I understand what you mean. Putting off the celebration and thinking that you need one more thing before you can appreciate what you have now. Exactly. Exactly. Because instead of concentrating on, on your YouTube studio, it says, okay, do these three things. Okay, either one of the other two, but you've already hit one goal. Or even if you haven't hit it, you're close enough. So when I was on maybe 800 subscribers, that blue line will be longer than it was when I was on 500 subscribers. That's a lot. But because we concentrate on, the next thing, and after maybe I get the 3,000 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours, I'm going to be thinking of, okay, now I have to start convincing people to do the stickers and the super thanks. But the fact that I've hit that milestone is not registering to me that I now have an opportunity to make money on YouTube. And maybe I'll also be concentrating on, oh, I want full monetization, for example. And I think that we need to put in some things in place that are going to stop us from not appreciating what we have because we're working towards what we want. I'm not saying that we should not be aspirational or we shouldn't work towards a goal, but we also need to enjoy the moment that we're in at the moment. We also need to enjoy the fact that there are so many people around the world, across the world, that log in and watch our lives. Like I'm speaking to people I have never met before here, who to me are my sisters. I know about Alice. I know about the shift that she likes. She loves night shift. I know about Lumi and how much she is so driven, but also she wants to get to a point where she just wants to be a housewife and create content for a living. I know about Joanna. I know about her. I love her cooking videos. I know about what she's going through with her fitness journey. I know about that. And I know how much how much me and her relate about food. She gave me video ideas from her live. She's doing her live and she took time out to give me video ideas. Right? This is so this is so amazing that we get to connect. Now I got connected to all of you through a platform that if I pay for data or if I pay for Wi-Fi, I have access to all of that. So that in itself is so amazing. Lumi said, yeah, sometimes we rob ourselves of enjoying and honoring the now. That is true. That's exactly that. We are stealing our own joy because we are looking forward to something else, which is all well and good, but we've achieved a lot already, guys. We have achieved a lot already. Joanna said, yo, we must celebrate every little milestone. I love how consistent you are with life. You'll soon be monetized, babe. Thank you. Thank you very much, Joanna. I hope I can continue. Anytime I find inspiration to talk about something, I feel comfortable to come in front of, the camera because I feel like the interaction is more valuable for me and you if we are actually talking about something, because I I don't know how to, this is, I don't know what this is, but I don't know how to do things without being prepared, and I need to work on that, right? I need to work on just coming on live and just interacting. Hi, how was your day? And oh, so this happened. I need to work on that, the free flow of conversation. It's kind of hard for me because I feel like I always need to be prepared, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Dineo, good morning, Dineo. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining the live. We forget to celebrate. Let us always remember to take a moment of gratitude. Yes, definitely. I agree. I agree. Um, Babes, how are you streaming? Are you using laptop for this live? No, I am using my phone. So I have an old phone that I am watching the live on, and then I'm using my back camera for my other phone. Hi, are you even you're even an overthinker? That's, yes, Joanne. I am such an overthinker. Yeah, my mind is always running all the time. So when you do your lives cooking, I feel like that would be something I could do, because I'm not concentrating on, okay, are people here? Are people talking to me? I can just say, oh, look, I'm cutting onions. Look, now I'm putting the salt, right? So it just looks like I'm recording a video. So maybe I will do a live when I'm cooking something, and that will be more natural for me. Or when I was doing my makeup, yeah, that was okay for me, because even if no one is saying anything, I just like, okay, now I'm putting my eyeshadow. So yeah, I am such an overthinker. Um, when I'm not prepared, I feel nervous, and that's what keeps me away from being live. Recently, I need to plan, hence I do the cooking. Exactly, exactly. So I think yesterday when I was on live, I was planning on maybe doing every other day, so maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Luni said, "We'll be here tomorrow waiting for." And immediately when she said that, I said, okay, I have to go live tomorrow now. I wasn't planning on this, but okay, if if that's what I was supposed to do, let me do it. So yeah, fortunately, when I was going on my walk, this is something I thought about. Luke Star convinced me to come on live, and she didn't even know it. So yes, another thing I wanted to speak about. Yes, Alice said we are all different. I'm more scared when I'm prepared because I don't know the outcome. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I think it also chimes into our personalities. For example, the pressure was getting worse. Lumi made the pressure worse. So Alice, I think that naturally I am a quiet person, but when I get in front of the camera, you might not see that, because I have energy. How can I put it? Energy bouts. So if I am around people, I can give people energy for an hour, right? So I'm bubbly, I'm excited. Oh, what's happening? What's going on? And then I run out of things to say, and I run out of energy. So after maybe an hour and a half, I'll go and sit down and I'll be quiet. I have to recharge. So because of that, I feel like if I come and speak and I don't have anything to talk about, you will feel, and I will feel, that I don't have energy. But when I have something to talk about, I can just say, okay, the next point is this, and the next point is this, or something like that. But
if you are someone maybe who's naturally outgoing and outspoken and you have a lot of energy, it's easier for you to do things when you're not prepared because it's just in you. So I think, yeah, for me, definitely. And funny thing is, in my journey of life, I have been a lecturer. I was a lecturer in my university for about 3 years. And because I was prepared, all of my students thought that, oh, she's really outgoing. Oh, she's always talking. But the moment I get back to the office, I'm just like, because it's a lot. When I talk a lot, I feel like I've used all of my energy. Okay. Dineo said, "You ladies, thank you for the motivation to try this live things." Yes, Dineo, it's however you can do it, depending on how you feel. If you have to be prepared, or if you just want to come and talk, then do it because we will always show up for you. And if we don't show up for you, we will catch up to your lives. But the hours will be coming. But I'm telling you, the ladies always give you something to talk about. They always give you something to laugh about. They always give you inspiration. So yes, please try and come live. Same. Please do it, Dino. We'll follow. Need to sub to your channel. Yes. Dino lives help, but they are hard. True. Understandable. Lungi said, I was a home cell leader. I don't know how I did it. Even today, people still talk of my leadership skills. I felt like I was just winging it. Oh, that is actually amazing. If you really feel like you were just winging it, then it means that it's important to you to be a leader. So, what people see of you is how it glows on you, and maybe you might not see that, but people see the results of what is imparted in you. So that's actually amazing. Joanna said that's how introverted we are. If no topic, then we get awkward socializing. Yes. This is also why I feel nervous when I'm meeting new people, because I feel like we are going to ask about, oh, how are you doing? What do you do? What are your interests? And then, so I work better with extroverted people. So most of my friends are extroverted because where my energy is low, they compensate for that. So that always works very well for me. Um, I did prepare but I felt so much pressure. I sweat, Lumi. Like I told you, when I was a lecturer, I would sweat. No one would see it, but I would be sweating. My heart would be beating. And the people I was lecturing, they were maybe 19 to 23 years of age. So those ages where they're trying to challenge you. They would ask me questions, and you ask yourself, are these questions even necessary? But somehow I would just sail through it. The answer would come. I would have the information. So yeah, it was hard, but somehow I did it okay. Joanna said you were just winging it. That should come naturally, I guess. Yes, definitely. Feeding from extroverted, so true. Yes, I definitely do that because my energy is is not so good. So, the second thing I wanted to speak about was reflection. And in this, I think that we can find um, we can find joy in reflection. For example, when I started my channel, I think it took me maybe 2 months or 6 weeks, I don't remember, to get to 100 subscribers. And I remember when I got that email congratulations, 100 subscribers. I was like, I got 100 subscribers because it was Alice, yes, we like before watching. So, um, it was something I was counting on a daily basis. 1, 2, 3 subscribers, 4 subscribers. So when I got to that 100 mark, it was like, wow, I got 100 subscribers. And then to now reflect on 100 and then 500, then 1000. I when I look back at that journey, I think it gives me a lot more um, gratitude, and it shows me how much work actually went into that 1000 subscribers. And I think we need to reflect a lot more on what has happened previously in order for us to actually appreciate where we are now. I was watching a video of a young lady, I think it was on TikTok, and she was saying that she's grateful for the things she complains about. So she is working and she's also studying. And she got home and she was about to cook. And she was about to complain, oh, I'm so tired and I have to cook. And then she said, why am I tired? Oh, I'm tired because I have a job that's helping me pay for my school. I'm studying at the university that when I applied to it, I was praying every day that I get admittance. I actually have food to cook and I'm about to complain. So, her reflecting on how she got to where she is how she then understood how grateful she should be for even the things she's complaining about. So, yeah, with me, it's usually Johnny raises 6%. Oh, okay. So with me, it's usually, oh, I have so much to clean, or I have laundry to do, or I have laundry to fold. Oh, I don't even have time to work on my research. I have to do this lesson, or I have to work on this, or I have this project that has a deadline. But at some point, I was praying to get admittance into my program that I'm studying in now. At some point, I was praying. There's a point I was praying, Lord, just give me a job that is going to give me income. There's a time that I was praying, I need to buy more clothes. Now that I have the clothes, I'm complaining about doing laundry or folding the laundry or ironing, or I'm complaining about cooking, but I actually have the food to cook. And I think something that made me become a lot more um, a lot more grateful for cooking was when I decided to start fasting regularly. So I think at the beginning of this year or at the end of last year, I got more serious with my spiritual journey, and I've been doing Bible study, and with that, I fast here and there. And anytime I fast, I think of the people who can't afford to have food. And I think of the fact that, okay, this point, because I usually fast from 6 to 6, so it's more than 6 to 6 really, because I would have finished eating maybe at 10 before, the night before. But that time when I'm feeling hungry, there's actually food for me to eat, but I'm choosing not to because I'm fasting. But what about the people that don't have a choice? So I think my attitude towards food has greatly changed now because of that. So I say this to say, reflecting on the times you were asking for the things that you have now is going to help in giving you more gratitude, I think. All right, let me catch up on the comments. I have a meeting now, ladies. We'll catch up later. I can't even be on live because security access for Wi-Fi doesn't allow YouTube. Oh, I'm so sorry. That that's, I'm so sorry about the live. Yeah. But when you can, we will be here to support. All right, Joanna. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Okay, so the last um the last thing I wanted to speak about was having an attitude of gratitude. So um the reflection for me works on a daily basis. Anytime I want to complain about something, I'm now starting to ask myself, did I ask for this thing? And if I did ask for this thing, then all right, maybe I shouldn't really complain about it. I know life is tough. Life is really tough, but yeah, it's important for us to also reflect on the things that we asked for in order for us to be in the situation we are right now. So having an attitude of gratitude, I think the first thing I do in the morning is I reflect on what is there at that particular moment, which is number one, I'm alive. So that's what I need to be grateful for, number one. Number two, I usually work out when I wake up. So the fact that I can work out, I can walk, I can move my body the way I want to move it, that is also something else I'm grateful for. I'm in good health because I think that we take good health for granted when we are feeling okay, right? And then when you get sick, when you get a flu, when you get a headache, that's when you realize that, oh, this thing is not just here, right? There are times when I can wake up, I don't need to drink a painkiller, I don't need to drink cough mixture. I can just go about my day. But when you get sick, that's when you realize that, oh, this is actually a gift, it's actually a blessing. So the fact that I'm not sick, those three things are things I can reflect on first thing in the morning. And then throughout the day, there are things that happen, things that touch me. For example, yesterday I was catching up on Poloko's live, and she was talking about using hashtags. And Dr. Amy, good morning. How are you doing? Better late than ever. You've joined. That's the most important point. So I was watching her live yesterday, and she was talking about hashtags and hashtags in the title, and she was explaining how this helps YouTube know who you are, and it works with the algorithm to push you to the people who are looking for that kind of content. So if you're using a lot of random hashtags, it confuses the algorithm. I use a lot of random hashtags, not only in my I never actually used hashtags in my titles, so that's one thing that I'm going to start doing now with my videos. But in my tags, like the search tags, I always use random things that I think people are searching for, but I didn't know that would actually confuse the algorithm. So at the end of the day, yesterday, I was grateful that Poloko was nice enough to share that information with me, and that's going to help me on my own journey. I joined Lungi's live, and she was talking about Mother's Day, and she gave me a compliment about how she feels about me and what she thinks I'm going to be like as a mother. And that touched me in such a profound way, because I always speak about how much I love children. I have nieces and nephews. I don't have children of my own yet, but for someone to see that in me, that really touched my heart. So that was something I was also grateful for at the end of the day. Then I go through my comments and I see small things that people say that encourage me and they motivate me. And that means so much to me. So, having an attitude of gratitude is, for me, looking at not only the big things, but also looking at the simple things that I should be grateful for. And that just gives me a reason to go on, a reason to keep pushing and keep going on. Alice said, yes, good health is actually a blessing, a big one. A big blessing, and we don't realize that until we get sick. Yes, she is. Poloko is really selfless. I think that I learn something from each and everyone who is in this community, and that's because we are genuine, and also we want each other to grow. Everyone in this community actually wants the other person to grow. So it reflects in the information we share with each other. It reflects in showing up for each other's lives. For example, if we don't show up, we always catch up and we always watch the videos to the end. That's something that is very important, and I appreciate that from each and every one of us. Okay. Guys, so that is everything I wanted to speak about today. That is everything I wanted to speak about. And I just wanted to close this with scripture, which is Ephesians 5, verse 20. And it says, giving thanks always for all things unto God and the Father in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Giving thanks always. Always. So even when things are not working out the way they should, or the way you think they should, you're not feeling well, you're going through a time of financial struggle, maybe you don't have any source of income, maybe yeah, maybe you have an injury or something like that. That is the season. For everything there's a time and a season. That too shall pass. But even in that season, there are things to be grateful for. The first thing is you're alive, you're breathing, you have an opportunity to change your circumstance. So I think that that's really important, to always give thanks for the small things. um, another thing another thing was, I was feeling overwhelmed with YouTube. I think 2 or 3 days ago, because I missed one day. When I say I missed one day, I mean um, watching people's videos and also attending to my comments. And your notifications, they now get jumbled with you're replying to your own comments, people are replying to you, there are notifications of vlogs. And with me, anytime I see a notification of a vlog, I try to watch it immediately, because I know what that does for the algorithm, right? If people see your notification and they don't watch it immediately, that affects your algorithm. It affects how you're going to show up on the recommendations page. So I try to watch a video as soon as it comes out. So because I had missed a day, I felt so overwhelmed. Oh my god, how am I going to catch up? Okay, and then other people are going to be uploading, then I'm trying to respond to my comments, then I'm trying to, so I felt so overwhelmed. And then I stopped and I said, wait. This means that I now have people on YouTube that I regularly watch, and they regularly watch my content. So I'm overwhelmed because the two, three people that I used to watch and we used to support each other have moved to 15 or 20 people. Is that something I really should be complaining about? So I just decided that, okay, let me catch up. And once I'm all caught up, I can go back. Okay, if I'm not working, I'm on it. If I'm not doing this, I'm on it. So yeah, that's something else I just wanted to share that happened the other day. So, ladies, thank you so much for joining the live. I don't know, I think I'm just destined to do 40, 41-minute lives because this always happens every day. I really want to push for the hour, but unfortunately, it always happens like this. Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know. But, guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Yes, Dineo, give thanks always. Lugi. The pressure is getting worse and worse. But yes, I will see you tomorrow. Definitely, I will see you tomorrow. Alice said, that's how I've been feeling. It's hard to even create content of my own. I now feel the fresh pressure to have two phones. Exactly. Exactly. Actually, that's true because that's what happened to me this week. Mm, my video that was supposed to come out on Sunday, I only edited it yesterday and it's only going to come out today. So the we the we are feeling overwhelmed, but I think that there's something that Joey said. I'm learning with Joey. She said that we are fighting for the 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers. We are fighting for the watch hours, and we're fighting to be seen. But this period of us working towards that is supposed to be preparing us so that when we get there, it's not going to be hard for us to keep up and it's not going to be overwhelming. So she gave an example that there was a part in her video whereby the music wasn't syncing with what was happening, or the music started late. And she was saying that if that happened to her when she had 100,000 subscribers, the people that were going to point that out were not going to be as kind as the person that pointed it out for her, right? So maybe this is the period for us to be growing thick skin, the period for us to be perfecting our content, or the period for us to be managing our time and managing our content, managing the comments, managing the support we give to each other well, so that when we have bigger numbers and we have more responsibility, we are going to be able to do it in a free flowing manner. So it's going to be like, okay, Monday when I wake up, I attend to my comments, and then on Tuesday I shoot content, and then on Saturday I edit my content. So we have like a well-oiled machine before we get to the numbers. So yeah, I think that us feeling overwhelmed now, Alice, we're supposed to feel that way so that we can figure out how to balance everything before we get to the numbers, because the numbers are coming. We are going to get something is interrupting my sound. Let me check. uh Maybe I was getting a call. How's the sound now? Can someone please just comment and tell me how the sound is now? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes, so the numbers are coming. we are going to grow bigger and bigger. So I think this is just our time to perfect our machine and create a structure that is going to help. So let me catch up on the content. Alice said that's okay. Yes. Dr. Amy said thanks so much. Lungi said I am serious. Okay, Lungi, I am going to use your word to touch on my mind and my heart, and I'm definitely going to have something to speak about tomorrow because of your word. Thank you. They say some of us are too grateful. Well, I don't know if that is that is something that is bad. I think that's really good. The pressure is real, so how do we manage? Mm, Lumi said, I use my desktop to catch up on people's videos, otherwise it becomes a lot. Oh, that's a good idea. I use my laptop, but how I use my laptop is I play playlists. So for example, Alice has a playlist that is just catch up and it's all her videos. So I just play it on my laptop when I'm not using it. And then the same thing, Poloko, I finished a playlist of Sisterhood or something like that. So when I'm watching on my laptop, I'm not actually watching all the time unless I go to my room and I see something, then I comment or something like that. But I'm just using it to stream hours. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. I've thought about searching on people's videos on the TV because then it would recommend that, but then it will also hurt the engagement that I can give with them. So that's why I usually watch on my phone, because as I'm watching, I'm commenting, I like and everything. But if I'm rewatching, it's always on my laptop. So I need to figure out how to do that balance. I joined YouTube for fun. Oh, great. We don't want to feel this way. Amen to the numbers. Amen. Um, sounds good. Okay. Please, when you have time, assist me with watching my playlist as well. You don't have to comment. Okay, I'll do that today, Lungi. I only have to work until I think 4. So before I start work, I'm gonna start on one of your playlists, and then after work, I'm just going to put my laptop in the room, put it on the charger. I'll play your playlist definitely. I watch on TV sometimes when working. Honestly, it just runs. I find a small part and comment. Yeah, I think I'll try and do that as well. So yeah, I'll play, because usually if I just search on my TV, because I'm not logged into the YouTube on my TV, usually when I search, it keeps on recommending something. So I'll do that. I'll do that, and then I'll figure out how I'll engage. But thank you so much, ladies, and thank you for being with me, and thank you for contributing to the discussion. It means a lot, a lot, a lot. Thanks, don't worry about engaging. Okay, Lungi. But if I just walk into the room and I see something, I'll definitely engage. Lungi, I'll watch yours too, and if I don't comment, no pressure, sounds fun. Oh, so I can just work. Great. Did you clock an hour? No. I still need 11 minutes. 11 minutes to get to the hour. Thanks, Dr. Amy. I appreciate it. Yes. So I joined Lungi's live yesterday when Dr. Amy was talking about her qualifications, and I thought it was very interested. Okay, great. So I thought it was very interesting, your background, because when I was in high school, my favorite subject was history, and that's mainly because of the teacher. I think my teachers influenced which subjects were my favorite. So my history teacher, my literature teacher, my biology teacher, accounts. Yeah, those are my favorite subjects, and I loved the teachers. So my history teacher, she was so passionate about everything that she taught. There's absolutely nothing you could ask her that she didn't know. She knew dates, and the way she would explain, like, for example, the Sarajevo assassination, it was like I was there. And I always, anytime I'm reflecting on anything, I always say there's always going to be a Sarajevo assassination. So you have to make sure that whatever is going on before you nip it in the bud. Otherwise, this is going to lead to a world war. So yes, when you said that, and then you spoke about, I think you said anthropology. Did you say anthropology or archaeology? I think you said anthropology. I also studied anthropology in my first year when I was studying psychology. So we had to study psychology, sociology, I think, and political science. So in sociology, we had two subjects: intro to sociology and anthropology. Loved, 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 loved it. So yes. I found that so interesting that you continued to major in that. I majored in history, so I was happy that Dr. Amy did as well. I don't know if I don't know how my path led to psychology. It was actually God, I think, because it was in no way, shape, or form my decision. I wanted to study law, but that was just because my father's family, so my father, my uncles, everyone studied law, and I just thought, okay, I'm gonna continue on with the family career. So when I applied for university, we had three options. So you put your first option, then you put two other options. My first option was law, then second was psychology, then third was social work. um they gave me psychology. And then you could switch after the next after the first semester. So I was studying political law. I was political science, but it had law. So I just thought, okay, in the second semester I would switch. First semester of psychology, I fell in love with it. I felt like this is what I have been training to do my whole life, and that's how I studied psychology. Um, Same, my history teacher was so passionate. I think, yeah, I think that influences how you see a subject a lot. The passion that our teachers have. Oh, nice. We have a lot in common. I did BA Humanities, Computer Science, and History. Wow, Louis. Wow. You did computer science and history. Wow. That's amazing. Honors in public administration. Guys, wow, that's amazing. Then MBA in general. I also wanted law at some point. I don't know. Yeah, with me, I don't know. I still watch a lot of law dramas, medical dramas as well. That's linked more to the psychology. Law, it's because I got interested in forensic psychology as well. So I would watch Criminal Minds, I watch Suits, those kind of things. Then medical dramas. I'm just interested in medicine as well. Dr. Amy said, Alice sending love. Take care. Okay, I thought I missed something. Alice sending love. Take care, and you need to grow your channel. No pressure. Thank you, Dr. Amy. How far are you, Alice, from 1K? I think the last time I checked, Alice was on 900 and 18 sub 18. Alice, we can do this. We can do this. I will post your channel on my post just after now. as well. We need more people to support us beyond our YouTube community. That's true. This was a really informative live. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you, Dineo. Dineo, I'm going to catch up on your. I'll put a note in my notes. I'm going to catch up on your content tomorrow. Let me just take a screenshot so I remember. Today I'm dedicating the day to Lungi. Then tomorrow I'll dedicate the day to you as well. I can't hear anything, hence I'm quiet. Oh, I'm sorry, Alice. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you, Alice. Don't worry, Alice. We're pushing an hour. Okay, we only have 5 minutes left. So yes, I wanted to ask guys, how do you think that we can push uh, our support outside of our YouTube community? For example, I tried to create a group in Instagram, and we support each other, but it's only a handful of us in the group, right? So it's the people that are in the group, we support each other on Instagram and we support each other on YouTube. But how do we expand that group? That's what I'm really thinking about, because I've joined WhatsApp groups. They're not really supportive, and I think I'm tired of people who will come to my channel, subscribe, maybe take a screenshot. Yes, I've subscribed or I've watched this video, but because they are not interested in the content, anytime I upload a video, they're either not going to watch the video, maybe they are just going to like and leave a comment to try and show that they've watched the video, but that hurts the algorithm. So I don't know how exactly we can expand outside of the community right now. I'm really trying to figure that out, because yeah, we have great content, and it's something that is shareable, and it's something that is relatable, but I don't know how we can extend that outside of YouTube. Yes, that's true, Lumi. They don't really support. They support for show, but where it matters they don't support. So now my watch hours are higher and higher with lower views. What I mean is, when I used to get maybe 300 views back then, my watch hours would be 7 hours per video. Now I'm getting 100 and something views. They're still 7 hours per video. So it means I was just getting clicks. Okay, they'll watch for the first maybe 30 seconds. It records as a view, but my hours are still the same. So, um, yeah, I don't think that that helps. Congrats on 1K. Congratulations, Dineo, on 1K. So, Dineo, are you working on your watch hours? Is that what you're concentrating on now? Yes, Dr. Ailey. The seconds. And you can always tell by the quality of the comments, right? Someone will just say, "Oh, I enjoyed the vlog." They wouldn't pick up out anything from the vlog that they're commenting on. So I always know that this was just a 2 seconds video, and it hurts the algorithm. So wholesome wholesome vlog, exactly. Wholesome vlog. Or they'll comment something that is exactly on your title. So maybe you say coffee date, they'll say, "Oh, I love coffee dates," or "New hairstyle, oh, your hairstyle looks great." So yeah, I think that as for now, I'm preferring quality over quantity. So maybe, maybe just for now, I will continue with that. I'll concentrate on that, quality over quantity. So I think the community we have right now is a quality community, and that works for me. Beautiful sharing, yeah. What does that even mean? Beautiful, beautiful sharing. I liked your vlog. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I hope that we find our people. I was watching someone's video. Whose video? Linda. Yes, Linda, Royal Priesthood. I was watching her video today, and she was celebrating her 1,000 subscribers. And she was saying that this whole thing of sending your link to people, it hurts your algorithm. And now she's concentrating on people coming to her because they enjoy her content. And she said something very important. She said that I am looking for my people, and your people will always find you. So people who actually enjoy watching what you bring to the table will definitely find you. So right now, and something I've also noticed is, yes, Danelle, your tribe will always find you. The people will also find worth and value in you once you reach a certain amount of subscribers. So maybe when you are less than 300 subscribers, they won't subscribe to you because they think, well, if other people are not subscribing to you, why should I? But when you get over a certain threshold, I think your subscribers keep on growing, and people keep on finding value in what you do. So yeah, I think where we are now is just moving us along to where we're going to get. As I think everyone in this live is above 500 subscribers. So the more people see you over that threshold, the more I think people see value in what you do. So yeah, our tribe is going to find us. We're going to keep on growing, guys. It's only a matter of time. I tire. Guys, I'm finished. Yeah, this. So, guys, we finally hit an hour live. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. So, I will say my goodbyes because I need to prepare for work. And thank you so much for joining, guys. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. And I will continue to show support. And I will be here same time tomorrow morning. And hopefully, as I'm walking, I'm going to find a topic to speak about. But yeah, thank you so much. Goodbye. I love you all. Bye bye.